This is Father Frank Hoare, a member of the Columban Missionaries, and I'd like to speak this morning about easing our children's worries in this time of COVID-19. All of us are affected by this second wave of COVID-19. Our programs, whether daily or weekly, have been changed. Moving around has been restricted. We have to spend a lot more time in our own homes. Many people have financial worries, and our children especially are affected. They have strong feelings and frustrations that they may find hard to deal with. So this morning I'd like to give a few tips that might be helpful in having good conversations with your children. We can really help our children by active listening. By listening with real attention and by listening to their feelings. And then we can encourage them to talk about their feelings, to expand on them, to explore them. This shows our respect for the children, and it also helps them to clarify their own feelings, their losses and their problems. It allows adults to give assurance and to give hope to the children in this difficult time. So the following suggestions may help you to have some good conversations with your children. Try to ask open questions, general questions, not is it this or this. For instance, open questions like, how are things? Have you any worries? How are you coping with the changes to your usual day? What changes have been hardest for you? Is there anything you like about the changes at this time? Does anything make you sad? What do you miss about going to school? What has helped you to carry on during this difficult time? Is there anything else that might help you? Let's make a list of things together that might help us to cope better with being frustrated, with being restricted in this way. What can we pray about in our family prayer? As well as having these general conversations, children may have specific worries or concerns, and we should always try to give honest answers. Respond in a way that suits the age of the child who's asking the question. And some questions with possible answers are, why is the virus spreading so fast? And why are such large numbers of people getting it? Possible answer is, some people who have the virus without knowing it spread it by coming in contact with other people. Another question. Why is the government not able to control it, even though we have to stay at home all the time? It depends on everyone working together to avoid spreading the virus. If we all play our part, it will end. What will happen to us if Tata, Dad, can't go to work and we don't have enough money? Well, relatives, friends, the government, and other organizations are helping people who need food, who need help. There are some people being arrested by the police because they're not obeying the rules that will keep us all safe. My friend scared me with frightening stories about COVID-19. Are they true? There are a lot of false stories going around at the moment, especially being spread on social media. We won't listen to them. From where can I get good information? From the radio and TV. How can we help to end the virus? We must take the advice about how to avoid it. We should pass on correct information about it, and we should challenge our friends who are spreading false rumors. Might Granny get the virus and die? No, because we will all help to keep her safe. Why are children not being vaccinated? Children will be vaccinated when all the older people have been vaccinated. This is because older people are liable to get very sick and some to die with COVID-19, whereas children don't get very sick, even if they get the illness. The vaccine also has to be tested carefully to see that it suits children before it can be given them. Why does God allow people to get the virus and to die? It's very difficult for our small minds to understand God. But we do know that God cares for us and wants us to avoid the virus and wants it to come to an end. So these are some of the questions that children might want answers for. But once again, I want to emphasize that helping the children to express their feelings is really important. Reassure them of your care and that this difficult time will not last. Ask them to be patient. Suggest that they can learn or do something new during this time. Pray together as a family. Be mindful also that adult conversations and behavior can affect children. Adults should take measures to control their own anxiety and to manage their own stress. This will reduce the overall stress level at home and provide a good role model for kids in managing stress and anxiety. I pray for God's blessing on you as you try to speak to your children about this COVID-19.